We're Troika Plus Limited, and we were making a film about a fight club in Sheffield through a contact of a contact of a contact.
So we basically took our cameras along to see what we could film, and safe to say, I think we got a little more than we bargained for.
So the young chap who met us took us round to where the fights took place, and basically they just fought on, it was pieces of wood on the floor. When we went inside where the guys were waiting to meet us, they started putting things on the floor, weapons, there were spanners, screwdrivers, and I thought this has got to be just for show, because there's no way they can use those. But they did.
But we went out and we started filming, and basically when they started actually grappling each other and throwing a few punches, we realised this was actually more than we thought it would be.
One of the things that struck me about these young guys is these weren't kind of football hooligans going to watch a match and then fight. They just wanted to fight.
Oh, shit!
They were talking as friends 1 minute, but then when they went into the ring, suddenly they were actually fighting each other.
Go on! Fuck a 69er.
Do you feel guilty when you kind of do something like that to somebody, you know?
Plenty of times, he's done it with chains and fucking battens and it. That were just like, that were minor compared to some shit he's hit me with.
Get more of an adrenaline rush on instead of some like faggots jumping around just going, oh, I've done.
Came from pretty poor backgrounds. There was a lot of things they wouldn't talk about on camera. Sounds like there were some abusive sort of history in families.
A tinner, an Xbox 360 in a fight, that's my one. That's fucking so
As all this fit in your work, if you get like, hit with a baseball bat and then you've got to... Don't work. I'm on a Donald, he goes to NHS. Fuck knows what these two do.
It's fucking too slow, that is.
But what really interested these people is not that they were in a fight club, it was because they took inspiration from films, TV shows, and incorporated these themes into a fight club.
And they got quite excited about the fact that we were filmmakers.
Yeah.
You know, they saw that as like a bit of an extra buzz, and that's really what got us through the door, the fact that we're making a film.
Yeah, we just got like ideas from films and shit, really.
Yeah, fight club, good.
Oh boy.
That's scum, lad.
Scum. Yeah, scum. Where's your fucking tool? All that shit.
Green Street.
Yeah. Football factory and all that shit.
Now we just got ideas from like here and there and just chucked them all in here.
One of the guys threw a metal bar into the ring, and he shouted, you know, use this.
Fuck this up, this you prick.
One thing that I found particularly shocking was the kind of ritual humiliation that they all got involved with. Mid-fight, if somebody went to the ground, they'd just kind of stand off for a few seconds, then everyone would jump in, and like a vitriolic rant would take place. They'd scream and just release all this pent-up anger.
Yeah.
Oi!
Oh, fucking go on, hit it! Hit it!
One guy who was wearing a mask, he specifically asked if he could pose for the camera, and I thought it would make a good shot. So he was basically centre frame, was just stood there posing.
And the strangest thing is, once the fight had finished, they'd all go back inside, have a beer, and talk about how great it was and what fun it is.
Oh man.
Weird.
Fucking come on, mate, contain me up!
As Ricardo was filming, he seemed to be getting quite close on a lot of shots, and I kept trying to pull him back.
I kept going in for shots that I didn't realise I was putting myself in any danger with. So we were looking for an angle out. This was not what we wanted to see. And that came really when one of the guys stepped out and started firing shots with a gun.
It seems absurd that these premeditated acts of violence are something that are considered cool and acceptable. And I'm aware that some of these people might not be from well-to-do, wealthy backgrounds, they're from deprived areas, may not have positive role models, but just the fact that they claim what they do is linked in with film and TV is just bizarre.
Well, it's an age-old question, isn't it? I mean, media inspiring violent acts is nothing new. People have been posing this one for decades. But the question is still valid. If it wasn't film and TV inspiring these things,
is it just human nature to still have these violent tendencies?